March 30th, 2025 Helium Miner Update coming to you from our world headquarters here in Kailua, Kona. There we go. There's your view. Go ahead and take a look. If you're watching Surf Cam, got some stuff from the water drying out on the lanai. Maui's hanging out. Cam view. How's that? Pretty daggone awesome. Nice day out today. I was out swimming in the ocean. Clarity wasn't super good, but still pretty daggone pleasant. Got a bike ride in too. So anyway, there is the ocean view. So we do these live streams every Sunday, usually when I've got time available, doing this Helium Miner update. And again, do want to preface it that this is not no financial advice. We do this just strictly as a hobby. So this is all just giving you some information, and that's about it. So anyway, let's get to the update. If you've been following along on the channel, you'll know we have 4 MNTD helium miners. We got one here in Kailua, Kona, our world headquarters. Currently, I got 2 in Portland, Oregon, and then 1 in Alpine, Wyoming, small town, about 1,200 people that is growing. So anyway, here, as far as just general update, IoT, that was the token we had been earning on the miners up until the Helium Improvement Protocol 138 went through, and we went back to earning HNT Helium tokens. IoT trading at $0.000472 per token. While we're running this live stream, that's down about 2% or so for the week. Helium, which is what we are earning on our miners, HNT, trading at $3.15 per token. That's down about 3%. All the altcoins are down. Bitcoin's down too, as we see here. Bitcoin trading at $81,900 while we're doing the live here, down about 3%. And then finally Solana, we track that too. That's $123.86. Which is down about 5%. So there's the update for the general crypto market. As far as the miners that we have, we've got 4 of them. Got one here in Kona. That one is in Hexagon with a couple of other miners. And again, what I'm referring to, if you look at a typical helium map, as far as the interconnecting hexagons, is how they have things arranged. You could see how many miners are in each one of those hexagons. Typically less is better, as we'll see right here. But from a location perspective, Kona is actually, for the network, pretty desirable. Just from the perspective that there aren't as many helium miners, and it's harder just to find folks that are going to piggyback onto their Wi-Fi for the network. So there's a little more of an incentive there. But anyway, that Kona miner, that one for the last 7 days earned 0.609 helium tokens, up about 8% or so for the week. Good news there. Portland 1, that location, that one's sitting in Hexagon with 5 other miners. That one is over in Northwest Portland at our office building. That one earned 0.151 helium tokens for the week. So you can definitely tell the difference there between just having less miners in an area there in Kona versus in that Portland location. Like I said, that actually that Portland one is up about 2% or so. So good news there. Our Portland 2 location, that one's sitting in a hexagon by itself. That one earned 0.490 helium tokens, so good news there, though it is down about 2% for the week. But there you can see just the difference between having a helium miner that's sitting in a hexagon by itself, not having to share revenue with the other miners, versus a helium miner that is in hexagon by itself. So like Portland 1, that one, again, 5 other miners there, so 6 total, and then Portland 2 by itself. And so the earnings are about they're a little more than 3 times as much for that miner by itself. So just that's one of those things to keep in mind if you are going to look at putting some helium miners into play, taking a look at a helium mining map on the as far as the Helium website, just to be able to see how crowded your space is actually going to be, because that's going to make a difference from an earnings perspective. Anyway, 7-day earnings total, 1.25 Helium tokens. Look at this on a 30-day basis too. Kona doing the best there at 2.426 Helium tokens. For the last 30 days, our Portland 1 location, that one's at 0.634 Helium tokens. And then Portland 2 is at 2.153 Helium tokens. So you can see that the tropical location here in Kona is still, it's going to be a little bit better, about 10% or so better from an earnings perspective than Portland 2, which is by itself. Total 30-day earnings then, totaling that up, is 5.213 Helium tokens. So not too bad. But again, like I said, not financial advice here. We're just doing this as a hobby, just for fun, and take that for what it is. Then finally calculating our ROI. And looking at this on a dollars and cents perspective, you see this is why it is a hobby. Our 7-day earnings whopping $3.94 off these 4 miners. And actually, I should add, I didn't mention the Alpine miner. That one over the last few months hasn't been doing anything. It is operating, but from as far as the rural Helium network there, it's not able to talk to a lot of other miners, so it's not doing any work on the network. So nothing there on a 7-day basis, and then also nothing on a 30-day basis. But again, $3.94 over those 4 miners for the last 7 days. For the last 30 days, $16.42, another big whopping total. And then what we do is we get an ROI that we calculate every week, just to kind of give you an idea of this, just on a percentage basis, as far as how much you put into it, what you get out. Taking that $16.42 and dividing it by 30, that gives us an estimated daily rate, and then we take that out over 365 days, and by doing that, we end up with a current ROI of about 12.5%, which again for hobby is not too bad. Would say, I think last week it was like 12.6%. It's been bouncing around in that 11 to 13% range, so not too bad for a fun little hobby here. Did have some questions previously regarding what the just Helium network, what that does. It's decentralized Wi-Fi, and so what from a usefulness perspective, there are 2 major U.S. carriers that have been testing Helium mobile network, basically to offload some of their traffic, some of their digital traffic. If I had my guess, most likely it's going to be T-Mobile and AT&T. I know T-Mobile is actually partnered with Helium on some stuff, and so that would certainly make sense. And then AT&T, they've been working on some wireless alternative tech too, so it certainly makes sense. So that if they can offload some of their traffic off their cell towers when they need to during peak periods, Helium network certainly would be good for that. So that's kind of the use case there, as far as it being a decentralized wireless network. So anyhow, that is going to be it. Let's tune in here real quick while we're looking. There you go. Now he's having fun. He is up on the wall lanai. We've got surf cam going on. Got a little bit of wind you can probably hear. Yeah, no whales. Whales have most likely gone. They're heading back to Alaska. We're out by the airport last night. Saw a monk seal. Actually, they did a live stream on that. You can check out here on the channel. Look at that. Yeah, no more whales. We'll see some dolphins out here occasionally, though. No dolphins on the swim this morning. out, do it. Hopefully everyone has a good weekend, and certainly if you're playing this back after the live stream, feel free, comment if you got any questions, and that should do it. Again, happy Sunday, and we will talk to you in the update next week. Peace.